Mic test. Oh, there she is. All right, guys, we're going to be starting here shortly, probably in about a couple minutes. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's no noise time. I am Z Rex. It is Monday afternoon ish. Monday late morning, little past 11 on the 2nd of October. Welcome, the fourth quarter. Wow, already Q4. That's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Time's flying. Um, I hope y'all had an awesome weekend. Happy Monday, all that good stuff. Let's just jump right into it. We got a lot of pressure on metals today. Real nasty pressure. We got silver under 22, gold up under 1850. Watch out because rates are just ripping face today. As you can see, we're at 469. Oh, yeah. So, that's going to put a lot of pressure on pretty much everything. We were talking about that last week. Pretty gross for the precious metals. And crypto's not really going to like that either. Although we do have an outlier today. BSV is up 21%. Not sure what's going on there, but very nice move off this little consolidation pattern. So that's cool. But other than that, everything else is kind of just flat and slightly down. It was rallying like out the gate this morning, and I think some Fed dude blabbered some shit about, I don't know. My friend sends me these messages. Look what the Fed said, saying like, "Oh yeah, inflation's high." Blah 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 blah. Of course it's high. Duh. We all go buy groceries. We know that shit. Let's see. Yeah, we're just kind of. I mean, you know what? Let's just start from the top as we usually do. All right. All right, let's go. Total market cap, let's just peep it real quick. Hey, look, we're back in the blue box. We haven't looked at this in a while. We are coming up to mega resistance here at the bottom of the blue box and right above it at the 200 MA at about 110 trillion. But hey, pretty good moves. It is technically now a higher high off of the structure. So that actually is pretty cool. Let's go to Bitcoin. Mama Bear. Same thing. Very nice moves yesterday. The close was very sexy, making a higher high. Definitely like that. Had some follow through today, but immediately got rejected, and we're just hanging around. I mean, pegged right on the 200 MA. So that's kind of interesting. But hey, this is an attempted breakout, and we were looking for this in the early October here. So looks like, and that was just based off this trend line. We were just meeting up with it the beginning of this week, regardless of what happened. Let's go look at the monthly because that did just close. Let's see. All right. I mean, it's okay. It's pretty neutral to be fair. I mean, right between the 55 and the 21. So nothing really too informative on that. Let's go to the futures. Same thing with that. GBDC is still above its 21 EMA. Just that same narrative of GBDC looking way more bullish than the actual underlying. Let's look at Ethereum. Yeah, pretty flat on Ethereum too, so whatever. I will say this weekly Bitcoin is pretty damn sexy. I do love when I see all of the EMAs taken out at one time in one candle swoop. like you did here, although with no follow through. So good job, Bulls, for defending that super, super critical area around 26K on the short term and 24 on the long term. So good job on them. And now they're attempting to go back to the upside. So, this is this is definitely making it a little bit more bullish for sure. There ain't no lie about that. Let's see here. Yeah, I love this higher high. This looks really good, really confirming the this range because we stalled right at 28,000. We got a little bit above it this morning, early morning trading hours, but so far that's showing us that it is the point of contention, and it's the same kind of shit. Even though this does look better for the Bulls now, between 26 and 28,000. Let's go to Ethereum. Same with Ethereum. Look at this, rallied right to 1750 and immediately just got sold off the next day. But I will say, oscillators are looking pretty nice. We've got DMI actually going into the power zone for the Bulls. I mean, this is a higher high, just barely, but it is technically a higher high. So we are making higher highs and higher lows off of the intermediate structure. So that's pretty cool, but we still are range bound between 1550 and 1750. Oh, let's see here. Litecoin doing a little pampage, same kind of thing, getting over its lifetime, or not lifetime, but the trend line from the previous all-time high back over here at about $400. Damn, I forgot it went up to $400. Holy crap. All the way down to 50. Woo! What a ride. Attempting to break the trend line, but it's only been a day. Definitely we start getting rejections like this, and there is a strong inverse correlation between dollar prices and crypto. So if the dollar keeps rallying a little too much, it generally does make it hard for crypto to rally. Now, has it rallied when the dollar's rallied before? Yeah, it definitely has, but it definitely puts pressure on it, some headwinds. Not a higher high in structure. Oh, look at this. ETC making a higher high, but coming right to its late August high. Looks pretty constructive, though, above $16. Not too shabby by the Bulls there. Nothing really on XRP. Do we need to even look at monthlies on these? Nah, they're just going to be pretty much super tight. Oh, yeah, I mean, above 48 cents, it's fine. Really got to clear the 54 mark. That's been the same in this consolidation for a long time, so nothing really to add there. XLM just keeps getting squeezed, man. Look how much closer these are. They are about less than a penny now. Barely holding on. Really got to get above probably 12 flat and hold 11. Easy peasy. Oh, Tron, this could be a tweezer top if this closes like this below 885. That would be a little bit, I wouldn't say bearish, but definitely cautious for further upside until we see this 9-cent level get taken out. But it is 7 hours left, so a lot of shit can happen in 7 hours before that closes. Let's look at the monthly because this one's actually been bullish. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice monthly candle right here. That is sexy time. This is actually on a monthly has went bullish above about 7.7 cents. Nice. All right. Which is all the way down here on the monthly. For me, I would use a daily to kind of manage that. And if it got back below this little cluster here, I would question the strength of doubles. Let's see here. We got DOT is actually doing something. Look at this. Yeah, yesterday was a good day for crypto, the 1st of October. It's getting it ready for Halloween here. Looks like it's kind of attempting this intermediate speed line here. Let's just kind of draw that so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, there you go. Looks like it's trying to break that and making a higher high off of the immediate structure, but really needs to clear this little area here at about 435. ADA looking pretty good, which it has cleared that previous area from early September. Next stop for it is about 27. But if it can build up above 25 and a half or so, that does look pretty constructive for the Bulls. Nothing on the monthly, though. The Marines, wow, look, they got all the way to the very top of range and then immediately sold off. Again, wow, what a shocker. It's only done it 400 times in the last year and a half. Oh, man, range trading's great because it's easy. It does it till it don't. Now, will this just be another failed attempt to break out? Maybe we just go back to the bottom end of the range. I don't know. It's ping pong mode till it ain't. That's all I do know about this chart. So above 6.9 looks pretty bullish. Below 6.9, meh. EOS looks like we're kind of trying to get some resolution off these nasty looking charts. Still got a lot of work to do, but hey, it's the first attempt. See if we can get DMI looking good and maybe get above about 60 cents again. Get comfy above there. BCH is looking lovely right off that 210 level. Let's see what the monthly looks like on this. Oh, yeah, I like that. Nice monthly candle right here in June. Kind of semi-flagging out. It is monthly candles, so it's very basic bitch pattern looking stuff here. But it looks real good above 210-ish. The weekly, maybe if it'll load. Very nice. This is confirming that this 210 level is very serious. And let's flip the Fibonacci extension. So we got 250 right here is the next little spot. So we'll probably get a little stalling here, see if bulls really got it. If they do, they'll be able to get to probably about upper 270s. And that'll be a 786 retracement, and that'll be where the real test comes in. And obviously clearing that and this about 300 level would open the gates to about 400 on BCH. 210, man. Very nice defense by the bulls there. Wow, this is still pumping. Holy crap. Okay, well, to the moon it goes. Holy shnikes, dude. This thing is mooning today. Good resistance, though, right where it's at about $40. Be very interesting to see if this thing could actually clear 40 and maybe start making some new highs off of this structure right over here, which is all about $40 to about, you already know, $42. But yeah, very nice. Good. Decent volume behind it. Not too crazy, but decent. XMR is continuing to build its ascending triangle here. Very sexy. And if we take a conservative measured move, that would put us right up underneath the horizontal. How funny is that? So we're just building a structure to go test the major resistance at 158. So if we do open and close above 149, I would look for that 158-ish test. Conversely, y'all already see this. Pretty obvious if it starts breaking this trend line and getting below 142. Watch a Zcash also attempting to break trend here. Hey, this is nice. I mean, Zcash hasn't done anything since August of last year. Obviously has major resistance at 29 still, but hey, bulls are trying to make themselves known, so you got to give them a little bit of a little bit of credit there. And also the 21 EMA is now at 29 as well. So that is mega super uber resistance. And if it just like hovers down here for another few days, end of the week, we'll also have the 200 daily around 29. So we start getting comfy above 29 though for like a week, probably it would take, because this is like a really long structure here. It'd probably take a week or so to really get comfy above 29. And if that were to happen, I would look for about low 40s on the target on that. Dash is just riding the slide. It's like a trend line slide. It's trying to get some bullish action going. Looks okay above 27 on the real short term. Doge barely holding on, kind of bouncing again off that 6 cent level. Very critical. You already know what time it is. Below 6 cents is booty time, and it could literally fall off a cliff below that level. There is not much support below 6 cents. I guess luckily for the bulls, though, they have been defending it very well for a long time now. It looks like, all the way back over here, which is June. And then before it actually broke out, you can see it flagged out right around 6 cents too. So super critical area for Dogecoin. It's good to see the bulls defending it so far. STX trying to get a little cluster bottoming here. Is this a kind of accumulation type pattern with a little spring in it? Yeah, you could argue that. I mean, it's like a shorter one, but it's pretty solid looking. Really need to clear 54 pennies. True. Man, true is the truth. Rallying hard. Looks good above 3.8. I like this little retracement test. This looks pretty damn sexy. Let's go out to a weekly. All right, we're at a good resistance point at the 21 weekly at about 4 pennies. So if we can just kind of hover above these little swing highs and around the upper threes, it does look pretty constructive. But obviously, this low fours to mid fours is lots of resistance. Let's look at Doge real quick on the monthly. And nothing really there. Okay, I just wanted to see real quick. All right, XRD. Oh man, look, it's barely breaching this trend line. Now, can this trend line be adjusted? Yeah, you could probably draw it this way. That's what trend lines are, way more subjective than the other kinds of lines. Hold on real quick. All right. Nice though, still in the structure, higher highs, higher lows. Really start to get concerned on this below like 5, 6. V chain is trying to do some kind of pennant type formation. Does look good above 165, but obviously we got all this major resistance still above us. So bulls got their work to do, that's for sure. Adam trying to do some Shiite here. Looks kind of good though. I like this reaction. Kind of little hook and go, clearing about 760. Probably would get us to like $8. $8 is mega resistance, but this is looking fairly constructive. Not too bad. Oh, look, Osmos isn't doing shit still. At some point, this will be a good buy. It does have bullish divergence right now from this point to this point. So maybe this is being a bottom being put in place. I mean, it's the first time it's had divergence like that since there's a little bit right here that manifested with this little bitch pump right before it got the magenta candle of death. But pretty much since early spring, we haven't had any kind of indication of a bottom. So there's like the first semi indication that this could be a bottom. So maybe, warrants small nibbling with the stop at like 30 cents. Definitely high risk. Ton, man, hovering at $2. $2 is the line in the sand for this on the short term. Really needs to get back above like 210 for this to not look like total garbage. I mean, not total garbage. That's not fair, but just a little bit more garbagey. You can see it's still riding the trend line. Probably just going to fill this whole thing out. Crypto loves to fill out triangles, so that would not surprise me if it filled this shit out before it decided to make a move. But nothing really to add there. Really just needs to hold this level here. Maybe even 190-ish could stretch down to there, but building candles even on shorter time frames below $2 is going to look pretty bad. ES, nasty. We are looking nasty on the ES. There is some good support around 43, which is about where we're at. Let's look at the monthly. All the way at 42. Yeah, that's the mega line in the sand, like 24,000 for Bitcoin. 4,200 is that same number for ES. If it started getting below there, that could be very, very nasty, and we could see some very violent selling in traditionals. Let's see if there's any kind of no divergence. Bears just got this, man. They are fully intact with price below 4,400. There's just nothing, no other way to really slice that. Yeah, I mean, with that little bit of support at 43, which are kind of stalling out a little bit. Below 43, though, that opens up the trap door to 42, and then that's the real test. So looking a little bit heavy here. NASDAQ barely holding on. It's looking better than ES. It's barely holding on to the 21, right on a doji. So doing okay for defending so far. But look at the struggle, man. Made it very small lower low, but also made a tail low. Man, that was a mouthful there of lows. Off of this little hammer. So this little hammer is just slightly lower and below, and we're still struggling below that $15,000 level. Very important. Let's go to the monthly on this. Yeah. I mean, shit, it could still fall to 13.7 and still be pretty bullish on the monthly. Weekly, yeah. Man, this is a tough one. Below 15K, it's not very sexy, and I am a little concerned about this lower tail on the candle here, and this just the lower the lower hammer structure in general. The Dow, man, look at this. We're breaching our horizontal at like 33.5. We breached that officially. This is not breached officially. We still got 420 left. Oh, hell yeah. So if that does get breached, though, in an open and close, then the next level is 32.8, man. Looking kind of nasty. Let's jump out to the weekly. Ooh, yeah. We're actually even below the 55 on this. Monthly, right on the 21 though. Look at that. We are on major support, just like ES is. And I mean, to be fair, NASDAQ is right around it at that 15K level. Very critical price action for this week for sure, y'all. Russell's saying, suck it. I'm going to just go down to zero because, why the hell not? Rates are going up. I'm scared. I can't handle this. Now, is this a giant? Could this be like a giant ascending triangle? I guess, yeah, it could be. I guess it really could be. And a breakout on the top pretty much puts us at 2,400 all-time highs. Interesting measurement. And a breakout to the bottom sends us to the abyss all the way to 1,500. So pretty interesting. Whoops. There we go. Sometimes it's better to use undo for faster deleting of your drawings. Anyway, looks okay. Next stop is like 1750. Man, but this looks pretty damn this looks pretty nasty, to be fair. Monthly is even breaching, but the monthly does find support right here at the 55. So that's interesting. Okay. As we're getting deep into the bearish zones, we are approaching major levels of support too. So maybe a little buy at 1750 is in the cards for me if we get that this week, because it has bounced violently off 1750. Like, if you've watched the stream earlier in the year, I made that trade out a bunch of times because it just bounces off of it aggressively, pretty much 20 points easy. And 20 points is a good little trade to make, a little scalpy scalp. All right, tranny is still selling off. Finding or testing last week's low at 14.7. But again, right on that real major support area. I mean, even the 21 EMA is on the monthly. I mean, yeah, so we're on major supports. Let's see. Also for DAX, we are as well. Yeah, right at the 21. It's hanging out in this box here. It gets real nasty below 15.3, though. 15.3 opens up the door to about mid upper 14s. Really got to get back above this 15.8 level to get any kind of sexy time going. Yeah, China not looking so hot right now. Just getting worked by the EMAs. There's not really much there. No divergences, nothing. VIX is kind of flagging a little bit here. Very interesting. Higher high, even lows. Let's look at reverse like ascending triangle, upside down mirror flip. I don't know. That's the technical term. Anyway, really not super concerned with VIX until it starts getting comfy above 20. If that had happened, I would be definitely concerned. There is an interesting structure here, though, on VVIX. We do have the chrono cross, which is all the EMAs in chronological order stacked right on top of each other, which is what they are doing now. Sorry about that. My little telephone be ringing. Who be calling me right now? Don't be calling me right now. Weibo. Yep, robocalls. Let's see. Where is I? I got sidetracked there. Oh yeah, VVIX Chrono Cross. So this might be implying that we're going to get some pampage off of this. What would negate this? Just spaghettiing out and us just getting back below like 91.5. VIX futures also making a little bit higher high. CL sold off hard. Look, we actually got our target last week. Look at that on Thursday. Yeah, sorry I missed you on Friday. We would have talked about that. Look at that. Got right to the 95 level, almost to the dot. 95.03 and immediately sold off. Damn, I wish I would have saw that on Thursday. That would have been a good short. Oh, well, can't catch them all. Is this looking a little bit exhausted now? It's starting to build that. Starting to build a little bit of distribution-esque pattern. Let's look at the monthly. Monthly closed real good though, so that's nice. Weekly closed as a doji while it tapped 93 to 95, the mega resistance, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I would think that, yeah, this is showing a little bit of signs that it could be topping out here. So I would say long oil players, if you didn't take it out at this mega resistance at 93, I would consider taking it off on any pumps here and just waiting for some time. We're probably going to have to go sideways for a good couple weeks for some resolution on this now. Long term though is building the chart very good. I'm still bullish on it for sure, especially above $82, $83. But is it getting a little bit heavy? Yeah. It looks like some profit takings definitely happening up here. NG looks like what's it doing? Trying to make a little higher high, but after I think this was just a contract switch, so I don't think that was actually a pump on that gas. It might have been, but if it was, it's not getting any follow through. $3 mega resistance over three though, and we are technically over the 200. Y'all know the next target on that is about 330, 325. So interesting on that. Bonds obviously are going to be dumping and dumping and dumping some more. Holy moly! This Fed, are they going to 6, 7%? I've been mentioning that to some friends, and they all think I'm absolutely crazy for a lot of other reasons too, not just that one. But it could happen. Is this getting a little bit aggressive though? Yeah, it definitely is. This is showing the emotions very high right now when you get just like straight lines like this. So at some point it's going to stall out, get some acceptance. Man, TMF, the triple leverage is just absolutely decimated. Brutal. Dixie, woo! Oh man. Hammer candle Friday, and then now we're getting continuation. Oh man, the dollar, bro. Dollar strength. It's amazing. It's epic. It's great. We're mooning for everything. Are we gonna have some kind of melt up at some point? That has happened before in like Weimar, Germany, and other like Zimbabwe and other crazy hyperinflation things where the stock market just goes bananas as the money gets printed to oblivion. I guess it's got to keep up somewhere. On that note, actually, the stock market keeps up very well with inflation. People think that gold is the best thing, which I know it's not a popular opinion, and people will probably rag on me a little bit. If you do, that's fine. Just put it in the chat or send me a DM. I don't care. But it's I think housing and stock market actually keeps up with inflation better than gold. And I actually have made some charts to show this too. One day I can share 'em maybe on the ideas page. I don't think I've posted that up there, but anyway, I digress. Yeah, it looks good on Dixie. Strong, obviously TNX 469, baby. Man, where's this thing going though? Let's zoom out far. Dude, the next stop, we talked about it last week and it sounded crazy, is 540. So, I mean, it looks like we're going there. How do we not going there with this momentum that we got on these rates? I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's going there to me. I don't see anything, nothing. There's nothing, no weakness on any of the oscillators, nothing. So, is it a little aggressive? Yeah, definitely. Is there a gap right here? Yeah, there for sure is. But man, crazy, especially if it gets back over this trend line. If it does that, I would look for a very quick move to that 540 level. Obviously, Euro's crashing. Man, time to go to Germany right now. What? Dude, I'm going to book a flight. You can get 1-to-1 exchange. Man, when you go over there with like 1-to-1, it's so badass. Like, because some stuff's cheaper, some stuff's more expensive, whatever. But overall, when it's this close, though, you can live there, or not live there, but be a tourist there and get your money going far. That's very nice. Actually, I need to go look into that, actually, making a trip to Germany. I remember when it was when I was younger, when it was the mark still, and you would get like 2 marks for every dollar. Dude, you felt rich as hell over there, just trading your money in. That was kind of crazy. I was pretty young when that happened, though. Anyway, now it's looking pretty nice, almost 1-to-1. So every dollar you trade in USD, you get 95 euros, 95 cent euro cents. It's not that bad yet. All right, gold, nasty, nasty. This is going to look just like the dollar chart inverse. So very gross. Once it lost this little swing low at about 1910-ish, it's just been mega selling pressure all the way down. It's going to zero. No, we are in a really good support area right here, though, at about 1820, 1850. Be real curious to see how the bulls react in this zone. Pretty nasty monthly candle, too, down 5%, almost taking out the EMA. But yeah, there is some good support right here in the mid 1800s. Ultimately, though, excuse me, if bears do want to get crazy, the support is all the way down at like 1769 for the major support. Wow, silver. Look at this. There's that triangle, guys. Are we literally? I mean, it looks like it already wants to stretch and go get that shit like right now. Um, brutal, brutal, brutal move in silver. Is there a little bit of support here coming up? Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, there is pretty good support right in 21 flat. And that's also on the weekly too. Yeah, so about 21, 2080 is some pretty good support there. So maybe we get down to there and get a little bouncy McBouncing, but nasty, nasty. This is actually engaging this all the way. And man, to be fair, is this already like met the measured move almost? No, the measured move on this, and that's taking it from this first third, which is a little bit aggressive, but is testing about that 20 level. So yeah, that would be a good. I think that would be a good re-entry on this chart. Is around 20 for silver. We'll keep an eye on that. Palladium or platinum, oof, nasty, man. If it loses 880, watch out. 800 flat is the next zone. Palladium is also barely holding on. It's still ping ponging, but barely holding on below 1200. Watch out. All right, let's go to the blockchain stonks, because they should be doing good today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But look, they gave up a lot of that shit too, right? In major, major contention points. Wow. Overstock is, I was thinking about buying some of this last week, but it's like so aggressive and so terrible. I was like, nah, I'm going to wait and see what's up. But look at this damn chart, man. Just brutal. Brutal. Maybe I can get a little long here at around 12. Let's go look at the monthly, because I was like, man, why is Overstock getting so beat up? Look at this. Oh, sorry if y'all hear that. I got some work being done on my house right now. They're underneath me in my slab, fixing some pipage. It does look pretty bearish though, below 1750 to be fair. But where is this on Fibland? It's a tougher one. Ooh. Also, God dang, what? Mondays, dude. Also, 618 retracements around that 12 area, too. So lots of support there. I would definitely take a short term nibble on that if this does end up getting down to 12. Let's go to our minor index. Nice little kind, or I mean, not nice, but decent defense, kind of doji candle where it should be dojian. So I like that. The monthly's right on the 21. We got a nice little pampage today already. Wait, what? We're in the wait, what the hell? Wait, oh, I'm on a 3 hour. Oh, derp. That was a derp mode. Blah, blah. Oh my god, I can't talk. What is wrong with me? That was a derp move. Wow, look at all these vol flashes. Well, looks like we're kind of getting resolution on that so far, opening up for October here, because we saw those vol flashes on the weekly that we talked about last week on Ethereum, and the week before, because it's been a month of those. And we have a bunch of them on our miner index, our crypto miner index, our CMI, we can call it. And getting some follow through. This looks really good. Really want to see it get back above 400, though. That would make me pretty excited in the pants. Cores pumped a little bit. Lots of vol flashes. Look at this. They're just happening all over crypto land. The move coming out of this consolidation, I know I've said it so many times, but it's going to be so big, y'all. Just be prepared. Be freaking prepared, because it's a coming. All right, let's go look at sector majors. Wow, oils, yeah, selling off pretty hard. Oof. Look at this. That's totally like a Head and Shoulders So putting a little bit more weight on my comments earlier about how oil looks like it's kind of going through a little distribution phase right now. Wow, KRE, we're getting back below the debacle of I don't know, was it Silicon Valley and some of these other banks going under? Man, nasty, nasty. Loses 39. Watch out, dude. Very interesting. Mostly everything is deep red today. Real estate getting smashed on. 75.5 is like major support, but they're going to keep these rates higher and longer. I mean, utilities, look at this. This is from the rates moves. Brutal. They're very sensitive to rates. Utilities are. Look at that. Nasty, dude. Oh, man. I feel for some people that got these in their portfolio. Look at this. We're at the ultimate mega super lows of COVID, pretty much around 101. We're just shy of that by 6 pennies. Oof, brutal, man. Brutal. Don't pull out your don't look at your retirement portfolios, especially if they hold lots of bonds. Whew. Ouchies. All right, I think that's probably it for today. So wrap up. You already know what's up. Bitcoin, get comfy under 28. Do not print this bullshit ass shooting star doji. Don't do that. Right on the 200, that would actually be a pretty shitty candle, and I'd look for a little sell off, maybe to retest 27 or something like the tops of this structure. But hey, maybe it can close up on the day. We still got 7 hours left. That's plenty of time, right? But yeah, if it closes like this, that would kind of suck. Overall, though, looks pretty good. Nice defense. Love last week's candle taking out all the EMAs. Really supporting that 26,000 is the level to defend for the bulls. And now it's time for the bulls to test the bears at that 28K level. So should get some resolution here. I'm still thinking that this month will be a nice one. Definitely by the end of the year, 100%. I think I can say that confidently, but possibly this month too. Ethereum, you already know it's in the range, but hey, could it just be retesting the little middle of this before continuation? Yeah, most definitely. Let's see how today closes. If it closes and engulfs all this at 666, 1666, then that would suck. That would be a little bit bearish to me. But if it just can kind of close up anywhere really above 1700 would look a lot better than what it's doing now, but still pretty good run. And can't hate on the bulls for this. Clearing 1750, you already know what time it is. And watch out for the majors. Watch out for oil, man. Oil is the thing. We're not seeing gas prices catch up, which is, I think, the only thing kind of keeping the proverbial lid from blowing off. And by that, I mean some major selling pressure. Oh, man, look, we're below 43. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. 30 points now on Russell. Nasty, dude. Maybe it's time to short NASDAQ as a catch-up play. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, brutal, dude. Brutal moves. These rates, man. We sensitive out here, y'all. We sensitive out here. But if gas catches up to oil prices, I don't know if I shared that chart. I have it somewhere. I'll post it on my ideas later. There's a huge divergence in gas price and oil, which I've never seen it this far. I mean, look, oil's been up a whole lot, and gas prices are actually down. I filled up yesterday for $3, so it's like, okay, what's the disconnect up with that? I don't know. Anyway, what was I gonna say on that point? Oh yeah, if gas catches up, holy moly, dude. That would be crazy. Inflation would go up even more. They'd probably hike even more. Brutal. It would be brutal, dude. That's the only thing kind of keeping it a little bit on. I know it's getting crazy right now, but man, if gas went to $4 again, and I'm using like Texas prices, I know it's already 6 in other states and shit, but yeah, if that happened, dude, those CPI numbers would go crazy, and they'd be like, "Oh, we gotta keep the rates higher and go to 6% next meeting or some shit." Well, the best move today that everything is kind of red except for the real Satoshi. Apparently, Bitcoin SV saying "suck it." So pretty funny. All right, I think that's it for today, guys. Much love. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'll see y'all on Hump Day on Wednesday for the next live stream. Hope y'all had an awesome weekend. Hope y'all have a better week. See y'all Wednesday. This is No Noise. I am Z Rex. Peace.